together, we are healing the witch wound. Shout out to Kimberly Jones for creating these sweatshirts and sharing how we are creating this healing. It's great. So thank you, my friend. And also a shout out to Jen from Joy Wellness in New Hampshire for offering a 3-week program to do an Ayurvedic cleanse, which I am participating. Today is day 1. This whole week is all about, let me back up. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Adventure. This is Adventures with Adventure. This is about my life. This is my day-to-day, what I do, how do I adventure. And right now I am on a internal body healing journey. This is my adventure right now, and today is day 1 of doing an Ayurvedic cleanse, which is really the science behind yoga, and it's clearing out all of the toxins within me and allowing my body to heal from the inside, the lymphatic system and my digestive system, and creating space for new, healthy me. And for the last few years, I've been going through all of these really big upgrades spiritually, and which puts a big toll on my body. And my habits are this addiction to sugar and binge eating. And so I'm clearing all of that out. And so today is day 1 of the first week of where we just prepare our bodies. We're not actually doing the cleanse, we're just preparing our bodies. And I thought it would be really interesting to do a video journal of my journey. And see, my body's just like freaking out. So let me run through real quick what today was like. So I'm actually on my way to a Reiki session and some healthy dinner with a friend. So I'm excited to go do that. But today was a bit challenging for me, and I wanted to just sort of share that aspect. And it's only day 1 and we haven't even done anything. So because today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers. That's a much bigger message. Just happy Mother's Day. Happy day for everyone. Sorry, this is so wobbly here. I put this in a different spot so you get a better view of me and whatever. Okay, Adventure. Explain today. So, woke up really excited to start this cleanse, although I have been having major dreams lately. I think it's because we're in the middle of the eclipse season, and that's when dreams are big. And so I had some real crazy dreams. One where I was even attacked by a cat. I'm not going to get into it, but it was just crazy. So I woke up kind of frazzled, but I was still excited. And we were originally going to have a Zoom meeting so we could all meet each other. We're going to do that tomorrow, but today Jen, who's coaching us through all of this, and there's 8 of us in the group, which is like very intimate, and I love that, and that way the energy won't be chaotic for me in a Zoom meeting. It's really hard for me to do Zoom meetings when there's hundreds and hundreds of people, so it'll be interesting when I start doing a podcast. But come back. Just keep coming back, adventure. My mind's all over the place. That is how today has been. I think that's also because we're about to hit Mercury retrograde also. So that could be part of it as well. So anyways, woke up excited, did some school studying this morning while I was waiting for the video that was coming through, because we weren't going to do a Zoom meeting because it's Mother's Day. Jen decided to just do a video, and we all connected through text, which I don't usually like to do group text, but this one was pretty great because, like I said, there's only 8 of us, and it's a bit more intimate, and I'm appreciating that in a big way. So anyways, so in the video, she went over kind of what we're going to be doing and what we need to do this week to prepare for the actual cleanse. And some of those things are, if we're on caffeine, to wean off caffeine. And I'm not someone who's addicted to caffeine, although I do occasionally drink coffee. So I actually weaned myself off of caffeine last week in preparation for this week. Just intuitive, figuring, well, I'm probably not going to be drinking caffeine while doing a cleanse. So I already did that. However, we need to wean ourselves off of sugar. Now that's a big one for me, because I am extremely addicted to sugar. In fact, I can grab one of those like small little pints of ice cream and just sit down and devour it. So in one sitting. So this one's going to be challenging for me, but I'm eager to do it, and this is one of the reasons why I want to do it. And thanks for bearing with me. I was just thinking, well, should I just start this video over? I'm scatterbrained, but no, I want this to be very genuine and authentic, and this is where I'm at right now. I am kind of scattered, so thank you for bearing with me. So weaning myself off of sugar. Also, we'll be drinking sipping a lot of hot water. So she wants us to start getting into the habit of doing that, and the other thing that we'll be drinking is room temperature water, and I already do that, so that's not an issue. But it will be good to up my water intake, and the whole purpose of doing the hot water is it will open up our cells, and since we're removing toxins, and the herbs that we're going to be using are going to be collecting the toxins, the less resistance that our cells have, or that the toxins have, the better, the easier it is to release, right? So it just makes sense. So that's kind of the idea of that. The other thing that she said was that we're to have 3 meals a day, whether that's something we normally do or not, and then no snacks. And it was at that moment that I realized my ego's really going to fight me. I thought it was going to be on the sugar, which it probably will fight me on the sugar, but holy shit, I had, no joke, a full-blown anxiety attack, and where I started just weeping and like emotionally not able to control what was happening. And usually I'm somebody who can I am a very emotional person anyways, But I've really gotten into a point where I can just let the emotions flow over me. However, it was so unbearable. And so what did I do? I soothed myself. Now, did I do something really healthy for myself, like go outside and go earth in my garden, or eat an apple, or meditate or drum? No. I made a pizza and shoved that whole thing in my mouth so that I would stop crying. What the hell just happened? And then after I did that, instead of beating myself up or just having all of these guilt feelings, I actually just texted the group and just said, hey, so this just happened. and then sort of something miraculous happened. People started responding in this, that I am not the only one having these bouts of anxiety or panic about this change. And that brought me great relief. And that's the moment I realized, okay, I'm where I'm supposed to be. And this is why my soul has called me. It wasn't just my ego saying, hey, you need to make a change. You need to lose 50 pounds. It wasn't that. Even though that would be nice. It was several weeks ago. I was taking a hot bath, and I had all my crystals out and all these essential oils and salts and stuff, and I was laying there and I was connecting to my higher self, and I was just asking, what do I need to do next? What is next on my journey? And I heard my higher self say an Ayurvedic cleanse, and I was like, okay, I've always wanted to learn more about Ayurveda and dip into that and see how my body responds to that. And no shit, the very next day, my friend Jen, who owns this wellness center, sent out an email and then a video about, hey, I'm doing this 2-week cleanse. Does anybody want to join me? And I was like, sign me up, sign me up. So I've known for a couple of weeks that this is going to happen. I knew that there was going to be changes. I knew that that it was going to be challenging. I knew that the sugar aspect was going to be challenging. I was not expecting the no snacks. It's not that I wasn't expecting no snacks. I wasn't expecting my being to have such a strong reaction. And I'm so grateful that it did, because it helped me to see, oh, this is what my challenge is, and this is where I'm going to need support. And then I was vulnerable, and I just was honest and shared, this is where I'm already struggling here on day 1 before we even do the cleanse. And I already have support, and I already have brought myself back to, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. And ironically, even though I ate a whole pizza for my second meal, I haven't had any snacks. My past self, as in just a couple weeks ago, I would have ate that whole pizza, and then I would have gone to the store and grabbed some ice cream to go with it. And maybe a box of cookies and some donuts. And I would have binged on sugar to, like, fuck today, whatever. Today's done, I'll start again tomorrow. And I didn't do that. I did not feel well after eating that whole pizza and realizing, okay, this is actually a thing. And even though it's gorgeous and I could have went and played outside in my garden all day today, I just didn't feel like it. I really felt like just watching videos and laying in bed until I needed to get up, take a shower, and head out to my Reiki session. And I'm really glad that I did, because I honored where I was in the moment. And about 15 minutes ago, I was standing in the garden. I stood in the garden and just took in the cleansingness of the garden and spent about 5-10 minutes there walking around my garden and listening to the fairies, and then decided, okay, I'm gonna video journal this and bring you guys along on this journey, because I think it's important to see what it takes for me to actually commit to something and then to do it, just to do it. So this is day 1 of the next 3 weeks. We'll see how the journaling goes, how the actual journey goes. But I'm committed, and I'm excited to see how my body responds and what it's like to clear the toxins out of my body and to really reset and allow my body to heal in a way that I don't think I've ever let it do before. So this is new for me, and I'm excited. So thanks for coming along. Love you guys.